Hi there, it's Tanya here, and in this video I want to show you how to set up a basic networking follow-up sequence. So first thing we need to think about is how we're actually going to trigger the follow-up sequence, and this can be done one of two ways. So we can either add a tag, so when we apply this tag to the contact record it will then trigger the campaign. Or we can submit a form so that when we add this person as a networking contact, it will also trigger the campaign. So let's set up the tag first. So here I already have a tag set up called networking contact. We're going to save that. And the other way is through a form. So I have set up an internal form and it's called networking follow-up. So now that I've got my two ways of triggering the campaign, now I need to set up the actual campaign sequence. So we want them both to feed into here. And this is going to be a simple sequence of an email. So we're going to drag in our first email, and this is a sort of nice to meet you at the recent networking event, and I've got a template here, so we're going to select our networking one. So obviously put whatever text in here. It was lovely to meet with you at the recent networking event. I'd love to keep in touch and get to know more about your business. And then here I've added a link to my latest ebook. Now it doesn't have to be a link to an ebook. It could be, you could be asking them to book an appointment with you, however you want to make that initial contact with that person, and that's absolutely fine. So we click on next, and the email is coming from me, and the subject line was nice to meet you at the recent working event. Now obviously we can enhance this campaign, but this is just a very simple, nice to meet you, simple follow-up campaign. So once we've created that first email, then we want to give them a little bit of time. So we're going to put a delay in here of 2 or 3 days. So we're going to say 2 days, and that can be any day at any time. So now we've got our nice to meet you, and then in 2 days' time, we're going to send them another email and follow up with them in a slightly different way. So if your first email has asked them to book a call, maybe this time we can send them to your ebook or swap it over. Or what I do in my campaigns is I actually send people to my LinkedIn page and ask for them to connect with me on LinkedIn. So then we just finish off this second email, and the subject line, did you see my ebook? So because I've asked them previously to download the ebook, in this one I'm going to add the subject line of did you see my ebook? And then we're going to click done. So now we have our 2 emails in that sequence, and we are all ready to go. So I can click publish and publish, and there I have my first initial campaign to follow up after a networking event, and all I have to do is add my business card details and then either tag that person or add them using an internal form. Now this can be enhanced in lots of different ways. but I'll be following those up in different campaigns.